All right, third attempt. Let's see what I can do because I'm just going off into gobbledygook land. So one thing I've wanted to do for a while is to show how I go about getting the daily headlines and the war summary once a week, which I read during the after hours there on the live streams. And yesterday, Wardrobe Plays World War II mentioned on the live stream, hey, where do you get your articles? And I was like, well, this is maybe a good motivation to do an actual video. So here we go. I'm going to go straight to here. The only day so we're, as some of you guys know, especially if you follow my community tab, is that I'm following day by day. I'm in 1916 right now, and 1916 is 2 days behind us in 2024. So on Tuesdays, excuse me, is the only day that I don't post the daily headlines due to the fact that it would be a Sunday in 1916. And they didn't publish the newspaper on a Sunday. So that's really about it. So the first thing I do, more or less every day, is go to the website here, which I'm not exactly sure where how I found this website, but I was able to access it. They did allow me to. They said if you've got a library account or whatever, you can go through there. There's other ways of getting going to the Globe and Mail historical database, which is run by ProQuest. And I don't know if any of you guys know, but you're going to know now that Meandering Mike used to work for them. So it's really neat that there's this other connection with them. Anyway, so I go to here, and why did I start doing this? Well, the reason being is I wanted to get more bits of information besides just the essentially the chronology of the Great War. I wanted to also start going off and trying to find, which William Arends has been fantastically valuable for. God, what a treasure to have him for the live streams every week with his Arends translation nutrition, the ATA. He's able to get us some the German newspapers and whatnot and translate them to English for us, which has just been freaking-tastic. And in tandem with the war summary and the week that was, which comes from the chronology of the Great War book. This has been fantastic. So anyways, here I go. I get into here, and let's, well, I'm going to have to do December 16th. So we might as well go from there. So I go into my advanced search, and you can see I've already set it up because I was about to do it. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. Maybe I should actually do a video. So I did the war summary earlier on in the morning here. I just type in war summary here and then the specific date. So I do, December 15th to the 21st, 1916, and then it would get, give me anything that had war summary written in it. So here we go. I'm going to ask to do the search, and it's going to give me everything. Oh yeah, of course. I've been on here off and on, so it does this a lot. Thank God I don't have to go and do the crazy which square has a car in it or a fire hydrant or any of that crazy nonsense. So the first thing I do now is I go down here. Oh my God, we are at 100. Jesus. Okay, and then I just go through the things. What's going to be nice too is that I'm talking about this because at the very beginning, Zoe Dufour knows this, but I don't think a lot of you guys do. It's the fact that why do I pick just 4 headlines and whatever? And so there's only so much work I could. I've got other things to do. I could have done 5, maybe just 1, whatever. I don't know. I just decided to do 4 with that type of format. And at the beginning, I didn't do, well, I've got to go through here and take a look. At the beginning, I did not edit whatsoever. I just put in straight up. But now I do edit. And I've actually made up, on the odd occasion, made up a headline because it was a really good article, but they didn't have a big headline for it. So I do as well pop in I don't put in the link for the Globe and Mail there, but I do put in up at the top the copyright and whatnot, the date and where you can get it. So just remember, I'm not making up things out of thin air, but I'm just, I'm not like trying to have some kind of agenda here, like I'm pro Central Power. So I'm only, no, this is only, by the way, I mean, obviously this is pro Entente newspaper, for goodness sakes. Still blows me away what we're able to get through. And lots of times I do go off in a little garden path because I want to find out more of the context of what was going on in the world there. So, so here I just go through here, and you can see I've noticed as well is that there are some themes today certain days, like it'll be like one day there'll be an awful lot of sports headlines and so on and so forth. So today looks like a lot of stock market I've noticed, which is interesting, is in 1916. Gosh, my allergies just been killing me. I don't know what the hell's going on. Probably something in the ductwork because we've got the furnace kicking in now quite a bit. Is the Brazilian stock market is mentioned an awful lot, which I thought is pretty neat. So I just go through here. I don't know if you guys can see it there. German prisoner camp escapes from Canadian camp. I may grab it. I'll take a quickie look. As you can see, there's no, so I have like 4 usual like sub headlines or little notes. So I'd have to try to squeeze these out of there. So there's some editing, as you can see, example, because most times at the very beginning, I used to just grab, the sub headlines or whatever they're called. So we'll look at it here. So there's another one that doesn't have it. And yet, as you can see, there's even side articles there that sometimes I've noticed and I'm like, oh boy, they're interesting. But it's yet again, there's just so much information here. It's just unbelievable. Let's see what's going on. So far, nothing's really knocking me to go, I'm going to use you yet. But I may have to come back because if I run out of 4 that I don't have, obviously I'm going to have to start not being so choosy. And lately, it's been noticing as well the past couple of months is that they're adding a lot of pictures. So I've been trying to put those in as the daily image of the day, the image World War I image of the day. So power release from munition factories. Our ends in the world. That'll be like an editorial thing. Let's see. There you are. British reply to Germany and an addition of 1 million men to the army. All right. Prussianism appealed to the sword. Interesting. May read, download that later and print it off for myself to read. Let's see what else is going on in the world here. Well, minerals of okay. Nope, still nothing for me right now. We'll see. Like I said, if I find something that Germany wants allies to start peace talk. That looks good. Hey. Oh, thank God I didn't have to do that crazy thing again. See, so those are some side things I can use. So let's pretend I've done 4. Let's, because I wanted to show you the whole full on here. So let's go to here. I'm going to go into my downloads. There she is. So now I'm going to convert. Oops, that's one I already have done, which I'm about to print out. This is about the socialists in Germany and whatnot starting to rise up a little bit. Okay, so then I'm going to convert this to an image. And there we go. And pop you over to here. And make you bigger so I can steal the headline. Or I'm also going to grab this little date, which I've done before, like I told you. Grab it. Go into my beautiful little paint. That free application that Windows almost got rid of and people lost their marbles. And then I go to here and if I made a blank for myself and I paste you in. Trying to get rid of that crap at the top. It's not the end of the world. But getting into that. There we go. That's not too bad. I'm trying to make it a bit more center as if anybody even pays attention to this thing, but I still like to have it there. And then we go to here and then I zoom out. I go back to the picture and then I grab the headline. Go back to my paint thing, paste it in. I may have to make it a bit smaller. At least I got, now you can see what I do every day kind of thing. It does take up time, I can tell you that much. So I've got to plan out my, at least I would say 45 minutes every day minimum. And sometimes, if things are a bit finicky, then I go to here and then I got to go open Notepad, all these free pieces of software. I love it. And then I just try to remember how long a line is going to be. So I could probably go to a little bit more than that to have Entente. But I think I'll keep it on that. On terms. And then I'm going to do this one. London Weekly Press comment. And now I've got to look into another one. So let's see what I can find. Unlikely to prove anything but an attempt to play on our feelings. An attempt to play on our feelings of war weariness. Okay. I may pop that in. Attempt to play on our war weariness. So as you can see, I've played around a little bit. You know, I didn't make it up out of thin air, but it's still, you know, I'm not doing it real. Like it's, you know, I'm playing around here a bit. So it's, I want you guys to know that it's not written in stone or whatever, but, and, you know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, or, well, at least I'm letting you know, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And this is what I would do, and then finish it off, and oops, there we go. And then we, you know, I do the other three, essentially. So that's it. And I'll pop in the, here, I'll pop in the link to there, and also that's really about it. I just wanted you guys to see how I go about it. All right, that's it. Hope you're doing well. See you later.